Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the Isupk like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the Isupk. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
I don't give a love a fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman with a nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love. I'm a one West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Vladimir, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she got to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit. Tell her go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' the different breed of black men. We don't do the back thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we soldier. You can take them to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off and never take up as a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next. It's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. They tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better hide the women, hide the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't butt the system. Don't be a fool and be another victim. You a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. We in the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Black and Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The only slide that I know about is when I assemble the Glock with the slide on. Real, I get the order, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like, bitch, or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with what me and my nigga like. My nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come under command and general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me, like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, that's why we unaffiliated with them, yeah. Oh!
All right, man. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. Like it. But anyway, this is the Isupk Louisiana Friday night Lashawan Qadash class. I am priest and officer Rawam Yala, Bun Yahawda Bun Yasharala. I'll teach y'all that, you know what I'm saying? That is your natural check-in. The sisters have one as well. Salakia. I'm rambling. So boom, look, we're gonna get into the months of the year, right? You know what I'm saying? But first we always start off with you already know the characters or the so-called alphabet, right? I don't call it the alphabet. I call them the characters or characters or whatnot, right? So we're gonna dive right into that specifically. We're gonna get into each and every character. We're gonna pronounce them. We're gonna write them out in Paleo and in Assyrian. Okay. Um. So bear with me while I get it on the board. I will just write it on the board. I'm gonna do it a little bit different today, right? Or this week, right? I'm just gonna write it on the board in the Assyrian, right? Yeah. So boom, I'm gonna do that for the specific reason of getting acquainted with the Syrian. You know what I'm saying? Paleo, like I know for myself, paleo is way much easier as far as identifying characters, but Assyrian is not. All right. So I'm gonna write it in Assyrian. We're gonna identify it, and as we identify it, I'm gonna write it up there in the paleo. Okay. It's gonna be my way of distributing the characters tonight. All right. So I think I'm gonna give it away with the way I'm gonna write it up here. I didn't really think of that. Mm. Like this. Don't matter. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. In a second. All right. I'm tripping. Put a mixture in there, didn't I? Don't worry about it. At least I caught it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so boom. This is where we get to identifying the characters. And no, I'm not going in chronological order. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to point at each character that I want you to identify. And when I point at that character, I want somebody to identify the character. Yes, I'm going to be looking into the good night. What did I just do? E. Let me see. Man, what did I just do? I see. Da. I need a moderator. That's what I need. Why? Yeah, bear with me. Trying to get the camera that's pointing towards the board to work. Give me 1 second. All right. That should be it. And it's not. Princess, on that it's a dial pad on that camera. Just touch the middle of that dial pad. Right. And hit that button. Okay. That should be it. Okay, that's it. All right, give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can see and hear clearly. I'll just have to keep coming up here to see y'all comments or whatnot in the chat. All right, thus far we have Princess Atarai in the chat. Shalom Yahweh Shema Thamba Hashem Yahweh Shai. We have Sister Maya, I believe. Yeah, that looked like Sister Maya. Shalom Yahweh Shema Thamba Hashem Yahweh Shai. We got priest and officer of 1,000 Yakawam in the chat. Most High in Christ. Shalom Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. We have Sister Ayash Makara. Shalom Yahweh Shema Thamba Hashem Yahweh Shai. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. All right, so boom. So class is gonna start off a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, because I will be providing answers if you do not know them. All right. If you do not know the answers, that's Tawab. You understand? But you should have this in your notes. Everybody should have what's on the board in the notes. This is how we start off every class, every single week. Don't be ashamed if you don't got it. This is just your opportunity to get it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to crack down on the participation in the Lashawan Qadash class. I can expose that the general is not happy with the progress of the Lashawan Qadash in Louisiana, right? I'm going to expose that. Therefore, that should give you the motivation to pretty much learn it. You know what I'm saying? And according to their eyes, we don't know the goddamn Lashawan Qadash, and that is unacceptable. All right? So, with that being said, this is the only reason why I'm starting off the Lashawan Qadash. as difficult as it is, which is for me, it's difficult for me. It might not be difficult for you, right? Which is the Assyrian. This is called what we got on the board, the Assyrian Hebrew, right? This is not Paleo, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to point at these characters. We know that in the Assyrian that there are 27 characters, right, that identify the Assyrian Hebrew, but in the Paleo there are only 22. Okay, we know that. So, like I say, it's not going to be in order. I'm just going to point at it, and I want y'all to identify it. Can we do that? All right, give me one in the chat if y'all too wild with that. If not, then you know what I'm saying, I'll identify them for this week, and then I'll test y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? I got the patience, you know what I'm saying? And I got the brotherhood and sisterhood to work with us. All right. What we got? I ain't got nothing in the chat, man. Let me know. All right, boom. So I'm gonna start out with it. It's gonna be random. Let you know that right now. Somebody tell me what this character is. I want to know what this character is that I'm pointing at right now.
Shah.
Most High in Christ. Salaki, if I could get you to raise your hand, I want you to raise your hand so I can call on you. And that'll be fair to the chat because we have a live audience. We have a online audience, right? So that'll be fair to the chat to raise your hand. I'm going to look at the chat, right? I'm going to look at what's in the chat, and then I'm going to observe the audience. And therefore, I know who got the answer, right? That fair? All right, Most High in Christ. So, boom, this is Shah. Most High in Christ, give her a hand for knowing that, right? Give her a hand. All right. Who can tell me what this character is? This character right here. All right. I'm gonna look at the chat for a second. All right, go ahead, Princess.
That's Ma.
That is Ma. Good job, Most High in Christ. That's Ma, right? What about this character?
Oh.
Second.
Zah.
Zah. Good job. This is Zah. Okay. What about this one? It's the one I want to know. I see you, Officer Yakawan. I see you, Officer Yasai, Most High in Christ. That is correct. Go ahead. Da. Good job.
Ma.
Don't be just yelling out nothing. Don't be yelling out nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, this very small character right here. Somebody tell me what this is. I'm going to look for the chat for this one. This very small character right there. Somebody give it to me. Give it to me. Most High in Christ, I see Officer Yasai. This is Yah. Okay? That's Yah. All right? What about this one? It's okay. It's okay if you don't know it. This is what we're here for. We're going to learn it. Oh, it's Salaki. I'm supposed to be putting them in here as we go, right? All right. But this is the one I want to know. Got your hand up? I see Officer Yasai. I got Officer Yasai answer on the online chat. Let's see if you got it, Princess. What's that? God. Good job. God. Okay. What about this one? That's Ra. Good job. Remember, so raise your hand, okay, Princess? That's Ra. Okay. What about this last character? What is the last character? see your hand. I'm gonna get a chat a second. See if we get some answers flooded in. We got 8 people in the chat. I see your side. Most High Christ, your side. This is Tha. Was that your answer, Princess? Most High Christ. Tha. Okay. What about this one? It's got 2 characters to it. Who can tell me why this specific character has 2 characters that identifies it? Who can tell me that? Go ahead.
The beginning.
Okay, which characters?
The bottom is the ending. The top is the beginning.
Okay, the bottom is not just the ending. It's the middle.
Oh, yeah.
It's the middle also. So that's very important. You will see this bottom character in the middle of a word or the ending of a word, right? You will only see this top character at the beginning of a word. So what is this character? Say again. Okay, good job. Most High Christ. It is Pa. All right. And you see how Pa is written in the paleo. You see how each character, I got them written down in blue under each character as we go along, right? All right. So somebody tell me, what is this one? It's right before the ya. Because you know we go from right to left instead of left to right. Right? So it's right before ya. Somebody tell me what this character is. I'm gonna look for the answer in the chat this time, okay?
Okay.
That's right, Officer Yakawan, Most High in Christ. Ta. Officer Yakawan got that, right? This is Ta. Okay. All right. What about this one? Give me this character. I know y'all can see my hand, right? Y'all can see my hand. So, like, let me know if I need to back the camera up in the chat if y'all can't really see. I'm not worried about y'all seeing me. I'm more so worried about y'all seeing the board, right? So here's my hand right here, right? It's pointing at this character in the Assyrian. What is this character? You got your hand up, Princess? Okay. What is it?
It's La.
I see your answer, Yakawam, and your side. La. Okay. La. Good job. What about this one? Now, this one, I would think to be tricky, right? Mm-hmm. This is a tricky one, right? But why? Because it looks just like this one. You know what I'm saying? Both characters, not just one. You know what I'm saying? Both characters look similar for both of, you know what I'm saying, separate characters, right? I see you, side. I see you, side. So tell me, go ahead, Princess. It's not. So tell me, how do you know it's not? It's shorter. Most High in Christ. So this is not, and because it is shorter than these 2 characters, right? There's a specific identity to why you can guess what it, or you can know what it is, for the matter, right? Mm-hmm. Not just the chronological order, but simply because this is shorter than this one. And it's made specifically for their reason. So since you know this is not, what is this one? I want you to raise your hand. But she got it right. So she put it up here. It's Ka. Okay. I know y'all got the answers in the chat, Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? We got the answers in the chat. So y'all knowing this Assyrian, which is very, very good. You know what I'm saying? So tell me what this one is. We know the Assyrian, right? You had your hand up, warrior. Come on, man. Make me proud, man. Tell me what this character is in the Assyrian. Y'all put the answers in the chat also. Don't sleep on me. I'm watching the chat. Y'all can hear my voice. Y'all can't see me, but I'm watching the chat. Okay? I want to know what this one is. The last one up here at the top. I know you got it, Princess. I know you got it. Most High in Christ. I want the young warrior right here. Y'all put the answers in the chat also. Huh? What? Say it loud and proudly. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Is it Tazah?
La'a. It's not Tazah. I don't see no answers in the chat. Come on, princess. What's this one?
It's Sa.
Say it again.
Sa.
Good job. Oh, I do see. I see both. I see all three. Salaki for that, y'all. I see y'all answers in the chat as well. Okay. Sa. Okay. All right. So boom. Tell me what this one is. Tell me what this one is. The first one on the bottom row. You know it? All right, hold it. Let me see if the chat gonna get it. Let me see if the chat gonna get it. I see your side. Come on, young warrior. Your side, you got it right. All right. Y'all give that young warrior a hand, man. Give that young warrior a hand. Most High Christ. All right, so what is this one? Should nobody get this one wrong? Don't blurt it out, young warrior. I know the chat got it. Okay. This is All right. What about this one? You can see? I'm gonna look for the answer in the chat. I see both of y'all eager to answer. I know y'all got it.
I know what it is.
You know what it is? Most High Christ. This is the one I want. Chat. This one right here. La'a. Zai's already up there, Yakawan. La'a, Yakawan. I think Yah is already up there. Yah's already been identified. I want Yakawan to get it now. This one right here, Yakawan. Right by Zai. Okay? It's right by Zai. This one right here. La'a. Okay. I wanted Yakawan to get it. Your side is correct. You got the answer in the chat. It is why. Okay. And look, this is not to discourage nobody. You understand? This is why I say I want everybody to learn Assyrian. Assyrian is very, very important, man, because this is where you go in the blue letter Bible. Online, you find you a blue letter Bible, you're gonna have the whole Bible. They're gonna give it to you, the whole Bible, right? From Genesis, even the Apocrypha. You're gonna get the Apocrypha, you're gonna get Genesis, you're gonna get the Apocrypha, you're gonna get the Old Testament, you're gonna get the Apocrypha, you're gonna get the New Testament, right? All in Assyrian, right? So from Genesis to Revelation, you're gonna get it all in Assyrian. But you gotta know the Assyrian. You get what I'm saying? In the Assyrian Hebrew, since we styled it up, you understand? We kind of tried to modernize it. You feel what I'm saying? They got what you call Neo-Hebrew, right? Anybody know what Neo-Hebrew is? Neo-Hebrew is what they use with the, little motherfuckers with, Salaki. Salaki. The people with the yarmulkes on and the little pigtails on the side of their head. That's what they speak. You understand? And it got vowels in it. You understand? It got vowels in it. Put that down. Go back over there and sit down, okay? It got vowels in it. And we all know that that's not real Hebrew. You understand? They would more likely say that the ancient Hebrew is not real Hebrew. You feel what I'm saying? But we know that what they speak is Yiddish. What we speak is ancient. You understand? I believe there's a scripture. I want to say, let me see if I can pull it up. I'm going to paraphrase and say, follow the paths of the old. Right? Let's see if I can pull it up real fast. It's in the book of Jeremiah, right? I want everybody to go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16. Right? When you get the, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat when you get to Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. And this is why we learn the Paleo and the Assyrian. We learned the Assyrian for simply for what's the word I'm looking for? For access, quick access, right? This is what we're gonna find. We're gonna find this always online or whatever the case, right? But the old is the Paleo. It's the Paleo, right? I see some ones. Let me see some ones. I see one. That's good enough for me. We got 9 people in the chat, man. I need y'all active, right? So in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16, it reads, "Thus said the Lord." This is the Most High God speaking, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? "Stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths." So, you know, we're going to be in a time where we say, how did they do it back in the ancient days? How did they speak? What traditions did they follow? You understand? Which is the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Everything that they did in the old, this is the way we want to go. It's gonna come a time for that. That's right now. You understand? All right. Where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul. But they said we will not walk therein because we were stubborn. We were stubborn during them times. You understand? But it's gonna come a time, which is now, and we're gonna ask, what is the way of the old? Right? This is the way of the old. You know what I'm saying? The Paleo Hebrew, the way we spoke, the way we, you know what I'm saying, we kept the law, statutes, and commandments, the way we kept the Feast of Tabernacles, the Day of Atonement, right? The Feast of Unleavened Bread. These are the ways of the old. You understand? So, which is why we need to learn this. This is prevalent to the times that we are in now. You get what I'm saying? To learn our tongue. This is our tongue. It's holy. It's set apart. You know what I'm saying? But in the ancient days, where all the nations spoke the same language, this was the language. It was Paleo. It was Paleo Hebrew. You understand? All right. So, what is this one? What is this one? I see one hand up. Let me see how quick the chat responded. I got you, Princess. I'm gonna call on you. I just want to see a couple answers in the chat. All right. This is the one I want, y'all. I want this one. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. About 3 more seconds. 3 more seconds. Y'all put an answer in there for me. This is the one I want. Most High in Christ. All right, Princess. Let me see what your answer is. What you got?
That was the answer.
Huh?
That was my answer.
What? Qua. Good job. Most High in Christ. This is Qua. I see you, Officer Yakuwan. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is Qua. Slocky. That is not it. I don't know what the hell am I doing. Slocky. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. Sometimes I be having brain farts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I am fluent with Paleo now. That's my that's mine. You heard me? I mess with the Paleo. You know what I'm talking about? I don't be fumbling. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have a little brain fart. All right. So between I and Ga, what is this character? Everybody should know this one. Come on, Princess.
Bye.
This is Ba. This is Ba. Okay. All right, so boom. Let me think about it. All right, boom, I got it. All right. All right, so we let's finish this bottom out right here. What's this character right here? Give me that one. I got your hand straight up. What is it? Tazah. Tazah. I see y'all, chat. Don't think I don't see y'all. All right. Tazah. I know y'all got the answer in the chat. Most High in Christ. I see y'all to your side. Downright. Hey, it happened, man. I'm the teacher up here, man. And it happened to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel alone. Don't feel by yourself at all, man. All right, so boom. Give me this one. Man, look, boy, this is a beautiful sight right here, man. See my rib. I'm talking about every time I throw it up. And then, you know, she kind of shy, you heard me? So she don't like to speak out loud. Tell me what this is, princess. Ha. Good job, man. Good job. Y'all give her a hand, man. Let me see some hand claps in that chat, man. Y'all give her a hand. All right. Take your headphones out, man, because you're not paying attention to class. I don't know what you're doing. Put your phone down. I need you focus on what's going on up here. This is your language, man. This is something you need to be taking serious, all right? All right. So we ain't come to class to play around. I don't want to see them headphones no more. All right. So tell me what this character is. Since you got your headphones on and you ain't paying attention. I want to know what that character is. Tell me what that character is. This one just for you. You got every other character up here already. What's missing? You tell me what's missing. We got Officer Salaki. We got young man Kanayak, man. You know what I'm saying? We got young man Kanayak in the building, man. I want y'all to give y'all look, man. This brother right here, man, I'm talking about is a hell of a brother, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a hell of a brother. He coming back, man. He coming back into the fold. You know what I'm talking about? He been holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Don't never think that we don't see you, Kanayak. You know what I'm talking about? You a hell of a dude, man. You know what I'm saying? You a hell of a brother. And you been holding it down. I want you to tell me. They got the answer in the chat already. They're ahead of you. You tell me what this character is right here. Huh? Pie is already up here. I think Pie down here. Yeah, that's why you need to be paying attention. Come on, man. I need it for time's sake. Give me the answer. What the answer is? I see everybody that got the answer in the chat. No. Bruh, Nah is already up here. Don't be blurting out stuff that you already see up here. This is not right here. I want you to tell me what this character is right here. You had your Beats by Dre headphones on. And you know, it looked like you was on a video game or something up on your phone. Tell me what this answer is. I'm gonna do one better for you, right? I'm gonna say the characters in chronological order for you, right? We got A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Tza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Ta. What's missing? All right then. Don't let me catch you distracted no more. Ka, okay? Man, give y'all selves a hand, man. Give y'all whole selves a hand. Let me see some hand claps in the chat. Give y'all selves a hand. Y'all did excellent. Excellent for the Assyrian, man. You know what I'm saying? Better than I actually expected. All right. So I'm gonna go over it again. Right, as far as pronunciation, we got A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ha, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Tza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, and Ta. You understand? This is our tongue. You understand? This is prevalent. It's very, very prevalent to our everyday speak, our everyday communication. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You want to get very, very acquainted with it. You know what I'm saying? You want to get it to where it's very fluent. Learning this part, what you see in black, right, is so much of importance to where anything you look up online, this is what you're going to see first, right? This is what you're going to come across as far as how it's worded in the word, right? From each character, let's say if it's shalom, right? So let's say you see shalom. It's like I'm writing it fast, so don't mind me. It's gonna be like this. All right. So let's say you see shalom, right? You don't have no indications of it saying what character is merged together, right? What character is connected, what character is disconnected. But you do have the knowledge of what each character says, right? So when we see this, right, we know we see Shah, we see La, and we see Ma, right? So when we put it together from right, from right to left to right, right? This is how we're gonna write it. We know from how we speak, from each, you know what I'm saying, from I'm gonna say common words that we use in the Hebrew is not shalama, right? So when you see it like this, you automatically know it's shalom. You know that, right? Honestly, I can't tell you from it being written in the Assyrian what would indicate, you know what I'm saying, a character being merged with another character, except for being more fluent with the Paleo than you are with the Assyrian. As for right now, right? The more I learn, the more I can be able to teach you. But you know what I'm saying, when I look it up in the Assyrian, I just know from, you know what I'm saying, how I read with the Sabbath service that we have going on, right? This is why it's important to pay attention with your Sabbath service. You know what I'm saying? Officer Quan gonna be holding it down for tomorrow, right? And he's gonna go over each word, right? He's gonna read it in the Hebrew, and then he's gonna read it in the English, all right? So pay attention to how the word is pronounced. I would have the very same pad and pen for the Lashawan Qadash class for the Sabbath service as well. You know what I'm saying? And pay attention to how words is being said. If you don't understand, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. He will say it over. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever brother is reading will say it over. You know what I'm saying? And therefore we can pretty much tell you what it means, right? Because we have that blue letter Bible pulled up as well. All right. So that's how I pretty much indicate if the word merges or not from memory of common words or words that I learned from other Hebrew classes. All right. So I'm gonna get this off the board. What we're going over today would be the months. All right. We're gonna learn the months of the year. And you're gonna find out something very, very different from Christian tradition or how you was brought up as far as how the months is ordered, right? You're gonna find out that the year does not start with January, right? So if you're new to the class, yes, of course, we know that every month is prevalent to the calendar, right? But it doesn't start with January. How the hell is the year gonna start when the earth is dead? You understand? In January is pretty much the middle, right, of the winter time, right? Where there's no crops growing, everything is dead. You're not gathering no grapes, you're not gathering no carrots or no cabbages, or you're not getting no fruits or vegetables from the earth. At that time, the earth is in this hibernation series, right, or season, right? The earth is dead, and then it is rebirthed, right? So that happens in what? The springtime, right? So in April or somewhere around March, April, you know what I'm saying? That's during the season that when you start to see pollen coming back, you know what I'm saying? Fruits being yielded and stuff like that, right? All right. Give me 1 second to pull it up. I don't know why people text me when I'm in class with wickedness. Should be learning. All right. That's today's topic. The months of the year, right? So the word month. The word month in the English breaks down to Qadash. Qadash. So like I'm gonna put it up the way you can pronounce it. Okay. I'm gonna put Ka. I'm gonna put that dash there, right? And then I'm gonna put Dash. All right, which means month. Okay, that means month in the Hebrew. All right. All right. Go ahead, Princess.
If God is not separated because those two words are connected.
Say that one more time.
God is not separated because the words are connected.
What you mean not separated?
Like Da and Sha.
It is. It is. Right. It's connected.
You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Right. So it's connected. Right. That's why you don't see the A at the end for Sha. Right. You see Da and then you see the SH. You know that Sha is there, correct? But you don't see that A. So that indicates or lets you know that it is connected to the Da. So you will put that connector in between those two characters. But you would do that, right? I'm going to show you how it's written in the Assyrian, right? And then I'm going to break it down for you in the Paleo. And y'all let me know if y'all can see that in the chat as well. Okay. I see you, Maya. Did you have it up? Okay, did you have that up before I put that up on the board? She did? Most High Christ. Qadash. Okay. So this how you will see it in the Assyrian. So nothing would indicate in the Assyrian that Da and Sha is connected, other than your knowledge of the Paleo, right? Which is more prevalent than the Assyrian. You know what I'm saying? It's more ancient, right? Because the Assyrian Hebrew didn't come until I think it was the Northern Kingdom. Damn, I could be corrected. Yesai knows. Put it in the chat for me, Yesai. I believe it was the Northern Kingdom that was captured and enslaved by Assyria. You know what I'm saying? It was after the split, though. You know what I'm saying? We got split up into two different kingdoms, right? And I believe it was Gad, Judah, and Benjamin as the southern kingdom. And then every other tribe was, you know what I'm saying, split up into the northern kingdom. I could be wrong. I could be corrected on this, right? So what happened was, as we was captured and we was in, you know what I'm saying, in that captivity, we decided to get the hell up out of there and leave, you understand? And we came, well, our people, right? We came to what we know today as America, you know what I'm saying? But it was called another land because nobody existed here. And then that's when Christopher Columbus came and found us here, you understand? Which he had already knew what the land was called, and he had already knew what people possessed the land. You feel what I'm saying? All right. Right. The water for that. All right. So boom. To break it down in the Paleo, right? Okay. You will see your Ka. Okay. You see your die here. So you will write die. And then you see Shah. But you don't see that A for Shah, so you know that it is connected like that. Okay. All right. So you got month, right? So who can tell me how month would turn into months as in plural? Because of course this is just indicating or identifying one month, right? So how will we make month plural? Go ahead, Warrior. You say what?
Multiple
That wasn't no real answer, Rook. But what your grades is in school? No, we ain't gonna do that. All right, so in the Hebrew, let me make it more specific. In the Hebrew, how do we change the Hebrew of Qadash, into multiple months? Meaning not just 1 month or month, right? But multiple months. Go ahead, Princess. La. Wow. Let me see if I got it in the chat. Y'all put it up in the chat for me, man. If y'all know the answer to that, man. How can you make Qadash? I Most High in Christ. I'll see your side, man. That's my dude right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Big preach, not the little one. You know what I'm talking about? So months is Qadash Yum. If you pay attention to Yum, you start to see it over and over again. So you see Ak, right? As in brother, Salakia.
Oh, I did.
You see Ak means brother. So for brothers, right, is Ak what? Akyam. And that's what makes it brothers. Salakia. Oh, there's also Mark. Shalom, Lord Christ. See, William. Shalom, Lord Christ. All right, Shalom, Lord Christ. Shalom, Lord Christ. I see. All right, so month turn into months by Slocky. I don't want if you could turn it the air conditioner on. Okay. Month turn into months by simply just adding the yum. You understand? Just the same way you would have Ak as in brother, right? There's just one brother. You addressing one brother, say Ak. Hey, shalom, Ak. You know what I'm saying? Greetings, Ak. Or greeting, brother, right? To greetings, brothers, as in Ak Yum, right? Okay. So that's what makes months into months, the yum. Okay. So, Salakia, all you would add, right, is Salakia. Probably should have. You're gonna add that ya. I know it's small, y'all. Bear with me though. You're gonna add that small ya right there. You know, it kind of looks like a apostrophe in the English. You know, when you're writing a name in the English and you put don't, do not, all right, and you put the DON apostrophe T, all right. That's what ya reminds me of, right? And then remember when you put that ma, right, you're using the one at the end. You know what I'm saying? That end character, not the beginning character. That beginning character looks like this. Okay? But you using the one that's gonna be found at the end of a word, right? So boom, you got that right, and then you got Yah and ew. That's the thing about that I never got used to with writing right from left. It's like measuring how far I gotta go. You feel me? So boom, you got it just like that. And you know you don't have that problem with the paleo, right? Why you ain't got that problem with the paleo? As far as the same problem you would have with the Assyrian of knowing which character to put at the end of the word. Because there's only one character that identifies that specific character. You feel what I'm saying? But in the Assyrian, you have two characters that can identify one character. Right? All right. So you got months, you got months, and then you got what's next? No, because days come before months. Year. Okay. You got year. And year means, who can tell me what year mean in the chat? Somebody tell me what year mean in the chat. I know I got some vets in here, man. I got some Lashawan Qadash vets in the class tonight, man. If you don't know, it's okay. It is all right. All right, for the time's sake, I'm gonna get it up. I'm gonna get an answer up. It is Shana. Okay. Shana. All right. So you got months, years, right? So you got Qadash or Qadash, right? It's how it's really supposed to be pronounced. Qadash or Qadash Yum, Salakia, right? And then you got Shana, right? So boom, to write Shana in the Assyrian, you put your Shah, right? You put which Na we gonna put? The beginning one or the ending?
The end. Goes in the middle.
Come. Salaki. You know what? I had it backwards. All right, so boom. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. It's Salaki for that. Okay. Don't pressure me. I make a little mistake sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be this one. So it's backwards. It's not the last character as the middle and the end. It's the first character as the beginning and middle. Then the last character would only be found at the end. It's like that. All right. So Sha, Na, and then Ha. Okay. Ha, which is this character. Just like that. Put that space in between it. Okay. So how do you turn? Also, like let me put it in Hebrew, right? So we see our Shah here. We're gonna write Shah. We see Na. We're gonna write Na. And then we see that H right there. So what we put right there? Come on, tell me. What we put? You ain't gonna tell me what we put? All right, so boom, I'm gonna give it to you. It's Ha. We're gonna put Ha right there. And we're gonna connect it. All right? So when we turn year into years, what do we do? I want to say years. I don't want to say year. So what we do? What you got? Huh? Huh? Never mind. You lost confidence in yourself? No sweat. The answer is already on the board, right? For those who's paying attention, if we saying years, all we add is a simple thing. Let me see what the chat looking like. All we add is a simple thing for years. Go ahead. So if it's the same, what do we add? Yum. So how do you pronounce it? I need you to speak a little bit louder for me, princess. Come on, man. Don't be. Yeah. Go on, bring the mics out. I don't want to throw out. It's gonna be Shania Yum. That's what she said, y'all.
I was getting the camera equipment ready.
Oh, damn. I thought you would help me put ass on blast, man. It's a lot. All right, it's gonna be Shania Yum. Okay. So you just gonna add that yum at the end. That's it. Boom, just like that. Shania Yum. All right. So boom. All you do, like same thing you do here, you add for the Syrian, right? Here, I'll just put it up here. Shanayim. And then to break it down, right, you see your Shah. You see Na. Right, you see your H there, so you put your Ha. You make sure you connect it to, right? You make sure you disconnect the Shah. You see Ya. All right, and you see the M, right? So you know that Ma is there also, and you make sure you connect the Yum. Shana Yum. All right. All right. Everybody get this down because I'm gonna take this off the board so we can get the months. Boy, I gotta be a crazy spirit dance. All right. So all right, so boom. This is how the months is numbered in the Hebrew, right? So the months is numbered just by saying first month, second month, third month, month 1, month 2, month 3. It has a name, but you gotta number it how with the Qadash in it, right? So if you know your numbers, right? Only one that I think is not familiar, right? Or would be familiar to everybody that knows their numbers. Numbers is next week. But anybody that doesn't know their numbers, right? You know that a cod is first or number 1, right? And that's not how it's numbered with the months though. Okay. So boom. The first month, right? Is go like this. will be Qadash or Lashawan, which means month 1. And that's your first month. Okay? It's first. It wouldn't be Akkad or Qadash Akkad, right? Qadash Akkad. It will be Qadash or Lashawan. Okay? And that means the first month, right? And this is between March and April. All right? Which is in Exodus chapter 12 in the 2nd verse. Okay, this is where you find the first month. All right. So we done already broke down Qadash, right? So we're gonna break down Lashawan. Okay. So we're gonna go Ra, Ah, Sha, Wa, and then Na has 2 characters in the Assyrian that identifies it, right? So it's gonna look just like that. It ain't gonna be that first character, it's gonna be that second one. So because it's at the end of the word, right? It's not at the beginning. You know what I'm talking about? So boom. We already know how to break it down in the paleo. Do we need to break it down in the paleo? We know how to write Ra, we know how to write Ah, Sha, Wa, and Na, right? And we know how to connect the 2. Today we're more focused on the Assyrian. Okay. In that month all together, right? Instead of saying the first month, you can say, this is how you say it. Abayab. That's what that month is called. First month. Abayab. You get that because I believe that's the word for it in the scripture, right? That's how it's broken down into the scripture. It's not gonna say Qadash Lashawan in Exodus 12:2. It's gonna say Abayah. That's what you're gonna find there. But we know that to be the first month, all right? So, like I was saying, every month has its specific name, but it's only broken down from month 1, month 2, or 2nd month, 3rd month, 4th month, 5th month, and so forth. Right? So this will be the 2nd month. I'm gonna just write it. I'm gonna write what it's called in parentheses right beside it. April to May.
You tell us it's gonna rain.
And that will be found in, okay, so boom, this will go from April to May, and it's from 1 Kings chapter 6, verse 1. Okay? 1 Kings chapter 6 and verse 1. That's where you will find Zawak, right? Which is Qadash Shanya. Okay? Qadash Shanya. Okay?
You said Shalom.
Ain't nobody said that.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody said that,
bro.
brother.
Never said that.
All right. So boom. This is what we're gonna break down, right? We're gonna break down Shanya. Okay. In the Paleo. In the Assyrian, okay? So we know that we got Shah. We got Na. And then we got
Please elaborate. What are you asking about when you say
Ya. All right. All right. So the third month will be, and look, it's important that you write down. It's important that you write down these months, especially the way I got it wrote up here. As far as Qadash Lashawan or Qadash Shanya, Qadash, what I'm finna write now, because you're gonna be seeing this next week. All right. So the third month will be called Qadash Shalayashya. Shalayashya. Right? Or Sayawan. Okay? Sayawan. Got everything out of one? Got everything, sir? Got everything? And these will be from the months of that we know of as May to June. Okay? May to June. And they're going to be found in the book of Esther, right? Chapter 8. Chapter 8 and verse 9. All right, so to break down Shalayash, yeah, right? We're going to go here. The Shah. Okay. La. Ya. Shah. And then La again. Ya again. It's a lot. And that breaks down into, that's the third month being Sayawan, okay, in the Paleo. That's what's going to be found in Esther, okay? Sayawan. We know that is the third month. Qadash Shalayashya. I'm gonna try to squeeze this 4th month right down here, right? Qadash Rabbi Ya'aya. Rabbi Ya'aya. How it's pronounced. Okay. And as far as in the scriptures, it would be pronounced.
Hey, make sure y'all salute him out. Just say Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, Christ.
Hey, shalom, Lord Christ, warriors.
Shalom, Christ.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Lord Christ.
Come down. I don't want to see the morning.
I'm gonna hit you and let you know what time to pull up.
Come on, come.
Shalom, Lord Christ.
Shalom, Lord Christ. And these are between the months of June / July. Okay. I have in my notes that these is found in the 1775 Bible. I have to get counsel on that, right? I believe that's the hold up. Because I got a picture of it. I believe that's the Bible with the complete concordance and the Apocrypha in it. You understand? It has the concordance and the Apocrypha inside that Bible. I took a picture of it. I don't know if y'all can see it. It'll be, I don't know, it might hurt your eyes. But I took a picture of it just so I can order that Bible. I seen it on Amazon for like $300. This specific Bible. You know what I'm saying? But in my notes, I got it as in for the 1775, I believe. All right. So just gonna put the month. All right. Just gonna put the month for now. Okay. So boom, to break this down, right? We got Ra. Okay. We got Ba. We have Ya. And we have I. Okay. And then Ya again. Rabbi Ya'aya. Rabbi Ya'aya. All right, everybody got this down?
Yep.
Screenshot it if you need be. Gonna move forward, okay? All right, so for the 5th month, right? Which is all right. So for the 5th month, it is Qadash Mayashia or Ab in the paleo, right? So mind you, we only breaking down the Assyrian for not for Qadash, but that second word that comes after Qadash. Okay, we didn't already broke Qadash down, right? So I'm gonna break it down just for the simple fact, you know what I'm saying? This will be the, you know what I'm saying, your guide or whatever. I'm only gonna break that down once. This word is always being repeated throughout every single month. Okay, so this is your guide. Qadash is your guide. Okay, every month is gonna start with Qadash. All right. What's important is this one here, and then this one. Of course, you can break this down in the paleo, but for time's sake, I'm only breaking this one down. Okay. So we got Hamayashia. All right. We see Ha. We got Ma. Right. So it's still gonna be this one. Okay. You see Yah, and that's like that little apostrophe, right? We see the SH, which makes Sha. So we put the Sha in there, and then we see Yah again, right? Which is a second apostrophe. All right. Just for, you know, if I wanted to, right? This is how you break down the Ab. Okay. Or okay. All right. So for the 6th month,
Where's that?
say it again, Princess.
The 5th month?
Right here.
Or where is it at?
Oh, it just like the 4th month says the 1775 Bible. You understand? I'm gonna get more counsel on that, so like, because I could be giving out wrong information. That's why I erased it. I don't want to say anything that's wrong, but that's what I have in my notes. So I got to get more clarity on that. All right. All right. So the 6th month is Qadash Shashaya. All right. Shashaya. And that would translate or breaks down to Alawal. Alawal. All right. And Alawal will be found in the months of in August/September. All right. And that will be found in the book of Nehemiah. I'm just put the abbreviations down here for space. Right. Chapter 6, verse 15. All right. So we're going to break down. Say again. Salaki. You got la, wall.
Thank you.
No sweat. So to break down Shishaya in the Assyrian, you will go here. You got your Shah, and you got Shah again. Right? And then you got Shishaya.
I just said you do the fast.
All right. Got the 7th month. All right. Seventh month will be Qadash Shabaya Aya. Qadash Shabaya Aya. Or Ayathanium. Right? And these are the months of September, to October. And will be found in 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 2. All right. So what we breaking down? The Shabaya Aya. All right. So boom, we go Shah. All right. We see that Shah there. We see Ba. We see Ya. We see I. Okay. And then we see Ya again. Shabaya Aya. I'm in the way. What's up, Woody? Huh? 8:47. We ain't got no about 15 more minutes. We got a couple more to break down. All right. We'll try to get it in within the time we got available.
and 2.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 8 and 2. 1 Kings 8 and 2. All right. So we got the 8th month. All right. Which is Qadash. Which is Qadash Shamaya. I mean Shalaki. Shamayanya. Okay. And it's pronounced Bawal. Bawal. Okay. These are from the months of October to November, which is found in 1 Kings chapter 6, verse 38. All right, so boom, pay attention when we break down Shamayanya. All right, we got Shah. Okay, we see Ma here. Remember, this is that first one, right? We see Yah. Okay, we see the N there, so we know Na is there, right? Remember, it's that first one. All right, and then we see Yah again. Shamayan Yah. All right, I'm gonna get this off. Starting out with the 9th month. Qadash. All right, the 9th month. All right, will be Qadash Tashayaya or Kasawa. Kasawa. All right, is between the months of November and December. Now you might be wondering, like, when the 9th month? You already see December. You understand? That's because the months or the year begin with March and April, right? Sometimes it be toward the end of March and the beginning of April. You get what I'm saying? Where the month start off at. I mean, the year start off at Slocky, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why in the ninth month, right, we're already at November and December. You know what I'm saying? Right? And like I said, this will be found in Zechariah chapter 7, verse 1, right? And we're focusing on breaking down this, right? So we got Tha, okay? We got Shah, we got Yah, we see I, Salaki, and then we got Yah again. Tashiya'aya. Qadash, Tashiya'aya. Or Kasawa. Kasawa. Month 10, right? Or the 10th month. The 10th month would be Qadash Ashayarya, or Tabath, which is the 10th month. Okay. This will be found in December and January, right? So you know it's either towards the end of December or the beginning of January, right? Where this month will start, and it will be found in Esther chapter 2, verse 16, right? So we got I, okay. Then we have Shah. We see the Yah there. We see Ra. Right? And then we see Yah again. Just like that. Got two more. Okay. Month 11, or the 11th month. It's lucky. All right. All right. So the 11th month or month 11, right, will be a little different. Instead of starting off with Qadash, right, it's Aqad Ashara, right, which means 1 and 10. Ashara is 10, Aqad is 1. So it's like you adding them together when you're pronouncing this word, right, or you make out this word, right, in the Hebrew. It's Aqad Ashara. Okay, so Aqad is 1. And Ashara is 10. You add that together, you get 11, right? That's how that's written out. Okay, so 1 and 10. Huh? Say it again. Go ahead. Okay, no sweat. So you know how they say 3 and 4 scores or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They never really add. Say the number 44 or 400, and you get what I'm saying? They will say 400 first and then 4 after, right? So boom, this is how you write the 11th month. It's Aqad, right? Ashara. Okay. And then Qadash, which is Shabbat. Okay. And it's found in the months of January to February, which is found in scriptures of Zechariah, chapter 1, verse 7. What we breaking down is Aqad Asherah. Okay. So we see Ah. Okay. We see Ha. And then we see Da. All right, that's Aqad. Aqad, right? So for Asherah is I. All right, you see the Shah here. Okay, and then you got Ra. Our last one will be the 12th month or month 12. You can see, Princess? All right. Will be all right. So the 12th month or month 12, right, will be Shanyam, right? Because it's 2. It's plural. 2, plural, right? Aishara, which is 10. So you got 2 plus 10. That's how you break that down, right? Which makes 12. Okay. Shanyam Aishara Qadash, or Adar, right? This is the months between February and March of today, right? And it's found in Esther chapter 3, verse 7. Esther 3 and 7, right? So this is how we will break this down. As you know, when we broke down the 11th month, this is a Chad. This is Aishara, because it's from right to left instead of left to right. So a Chad is not the word that's up under. In the Syrian, it's not the word that's up under a Chad. That's not a Chad. That's Aishara. This is a Chad. Okay, a Chad, Aishara. We'll do the same thing here, right? We're gonna we got the shot, right? We see Na. A little shaky. I gotta bend down in a weird angle. Okay. Na. We got Ya. And then since we have Ma at the end, we put that one right there. And it's just like that. Hope everybody can see that. And the same with Aishara. Okay. We put the I. Okay. We got Shah. And then we have Ra. Okay. And that's it. That's it. That's your months, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we're going to do 1 through 100. And don't worry about it. Like, you worry about, you know what I'm saying? Once you get in the 20s, 21, 22, 23, you ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. I'm going to show you it's shortcutting. You know what I'm saying? There's no confusion in it. You know what I'm talking about? Mind you, we're going to get through 1 through 100 in one class session. You feel me? You ain't going to be writing down 99, 98, 96. It's not going to be like that, okay? It's not going to be like that. It's going to be very simplex. You know what I'm saying? You're going to catch on to it. You know what I'm talking about? But for now, that's our class for tonight, right? And, you know, this was the Isupk Louisiana Friday Night Lashawan Qadash. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, Priest and Officer Victory Wamyala, Ban Yahoda, Ban Yasharala. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give courtesy salute to myself and the brothers, which is Shalom Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shabarakatah. And then we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters, which is Shalom Yahweh Shamar Halatham Bahashim Yahweh Shah. That's the class for tonight. Tune in next week, man. I'm going to try to have it all digital. I'm going to send out a link. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody in the class. I want you to have, listen to me clearly. I want you to have the small dry erase board. I think they sell them at Family Dollar for like $6, $7. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But they're very, very cheap. Get you a pack of dry erase markers. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody that click on the link that tune into the class. We're going to start out. We're going to write down our characters. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're going to kick off the class. I want everybody involved. You know what I'm talking about? So please, 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 I want y'all to be in tune. I want y'all to be active and involved in the class. Go get those dry erase boards. Click on the link that I'm going to send out before class start. I need everybody in class and active. With that, Shalom, Israel.
Yeah, Babylon is falling.